excited to talk about my favorite topic, communications. This is going to be fun. So we're going to talk about curating a personal brand. You do have one, whether you know it or not. We're going to talk about why you should and how to do it. 7 steps, so we're going to need to talk fast. But I'm going to make a bold claim. The most powerful asset you have is your ability to communicate. More than your IP, more than your skills, more than anything else, communications. I'm going to introduce you to my favorite communicator. This is my granddaughter, Isabel Snapp. She's 2.5 now, but I can assure you from the day and minute she emerged, she had it down. She knew exactly how to communicate her wishes and to let anyone know her desires, her needs. Here's the secret she knew. 7% is your words. The rest of it is your gestures, your posture, your expression. She had it. You had it. We all did. And then somewhere we got self-conscious or nervous or flamboyant or whatever we got, we overthought it and things went awry. But it really does matter how you communicate. And in fact, George Fraser, he is the author of Click, a leading African-American executive, says there is no more violent weapon in the world than the human tongue. It really, really matters. Let's ask the CEO of United this week how much it matters, what you say, and how you said it. PR Week gave him an award for Communicator of the Year. They took it back. Within 24 hours of his speaking, essentially, that this passenger was belligerent and kind of expressing, yeah, we kind of don't care. We were following policy. $224 million of market value lost. So we have to consider that communication is both a tool and a weapon, and that there are no secrets. Let's talk to the CEO of Uber about sitting in an Uber car on a poor chosen moment, shoot out the driver of that car, an employee basically of Uber, forgetting for that moment that the very technology his company provides was videotaping that poorly chosen expression, and that got to the web, of course, and it went viral. One thing that really disturbs my soul in that situation is that the investors and others were saying, well, they just get bad PR. They need a better PR firm. Oh, no, they didn't. No. Public relations is not the cause nor the cure of your bad behavior. Oh, no. No spin. But we are living out loud, every one of us, including the company Juicero. Does anybody know who Juicero is? I didn't until a week ago, and Forbes said, would you like to weigh in on that recent disaster? So this is kind of a weird phenomena. I'm a columnist, and I kind of get invited when there's a national PR disaster to analyze it. And then many people read this, and that's a cool thing, but kind of a scary thing too. But this company, $400 device, Silicon Valley has invested $120 million so far. And 2 Bloomberg reporters discovered that the juice packets you get with this internet-connected device, you can cut off the end, squeeze it with your hand, boom, fresh squeezed juice. No machine needed. That CEO did a little better. He did go out immediately, express his opinion, and expressed that he cared. He said, if anyone feels misled, I don't care how long ago they bought it, we'll take it back, full refund, and I really want your feedback, and here's my personal email address. Cool, very cool. You got a personal brand. What is it? Think it through. It's not narcissistic. One of my dear friends says, well, I like tech, I like fashion. That's in Tetro. Is that cool? She thought it through. Cool. Barbara Smith, newscaster. I like NASCAR. People wouldn't necessarily guess that. You have a brand, whether you know it or not. So if you're not creating it, somebody is, and it's probably not your friends. It's also interesting that we as women especially can be so shy or reticent to share what we have to share. You know what? It's okay. Nerds are cool. This is a plumber in Chicago. He was invited to write. Now he left plumbing and he is in digital marketing. Cool. It doesn't get any nerdier than this. Big data analyst out of Boulder, Colorado. He admits that it's tough for him personally. His wife and daughter struggle. He's got Asperger's syndrome. But online, 10,250 followers care what he has to say. Wow, that's pretty darn cool. Here in town, Jason Webb, IP attorney. He went through our Content University course. How do you right-size an NDA? A handshake, a promise, 2 sentences, 16 pages, full-page article. After he wrote it, I offered it to Utah Business. They said, can we have it? Full-page article. Very cool. So be visible and on the record for who you are, and now we're going to tell you quickly how to do it. Are the characteristics of your brand meaningful? Are they accurate? If you're trying to put on a persona, don't. But do try to live the example that you hope to be every day of your life. Are you on the record in ways that matter, and can you be confused with anyone else? Here's one of the reasons I go by 3 names. I assure you, it's not me. Not me. Live with authenticity. If you just think this through, somebody's watching, so be the person you'd like to be or like to claim that you are, and you're just going to be better off. Leave a legacy for your descendants, for your company, for your family. It matters so much. Self-published author, 10,000 copies of his book. He hadn't written a word before 2014. LinkedIn opened their platform. He thought he'd give it a try. This is what resulted. Find the stories in your work that other people really want to know about. So if you've got an assignment to write or a yen to do so, 6 things I learned about business from watching the Gator Boys, not so important. But Brock Blake, Lindio, last week, first 100 days of Trump's presidency. What does it mean for small business? Bam. That matters. Share your value-added stories. This story, I'm sorry it's not the founder because it's a woman founder, and I would have loved to have gotten her in here. She's a portfolio company of somebody, and he said, can you profile her? And I said, no, but what's she doing in PR? She told me how she's getting free PR for this company. It's a local company, and great, it made a good story. Now people care. So you have that power. I want you to really take that seriously. I want you to use it. Use it to the best of your ability. Not every day is going to be a good one. That's fine. You should not try to pretend to be something or someone that you are not. Let yourself be vulnerable. And in fact, the best communication to provide for others often is if you have a mistake, own it. Go with it. My first presentation for Forbes on video, I was really stubborn. It was like, you know, if you've got a great message, who cares what you look like? Shouldn't matter. I stand corrected. I went to Forbes, thought I'd gotten ready, and did not know till I was on camera interviewing Damon John after, actually. I didn't know I raised my eyebrows in a certain way when I asked a question. That was embarrassing. My makeup was gone, hair frizzed out, the metallic sweater I thought was cute. Didn't translate so well. 2.5 million subscribers later, there it is. So, you know, think that through. You are a representation of your brand at all times. If you'd like to know more, get with me. You can follow my columns, get on our website. We have a free newsletter. And I look forward to hearing your ideas and talking to you some more. Thank you.